Hi, my name's Liza. For those of y'all who don't know me, I'm excited to answer these questions. Okay, so number one, what would people in my life say about me? Um, I seriously think that you could get a variety of answers because um, a lot of things that I do you can't really just like look at and see. But I would say the people that closest to me and who really know me know that I am 100% a people person. Um, I that is my sole purpose is revolving my life around my relationships. I'm so relational. I can't my skill set thrives in a relational aspect. Um, that's where I find my purpose, and that's how I kind of find Christ is through other relationships. So I think people know that about me, that like at all times of the day I'm doing something relational, whether it's like my job, I'm a nanny, and it's two kids, but that's relational. Like I'm building relationships with those kids, and everything that I'm involved in on whether it be Bible studies or just hanging out with people, it's everything is relational. There's nothing I do in my life that doesn't involve relationships that I'm building and working on. So yeah, I would say people would say I'm outgoing. Like I just love to talk to people. And in my classes, like people probably think I'm annoying because like I just love asking people questions. I love just getting to know their stories and kind of like who they are. But I think people say especially like my roommate, I'm non-confrontational. If I can avoid an argument or a fight, I mean, I don't really fight with people, but I'd rather do that. And it's to a fault because sometimes I'm too scared to bring up things because I am a people person. Sometimes that can go to like people pleasing. I don't like to upset people, and the second that I feel someone is like uncomfortable, I'll like back off completely. And like all of those, and I think most people would say like all of those things can be good, but sometimes like they go to like the extreme of like I don't bring things that need to be brought up. I don't yeah, and especially in friendships. Also, I think that people would say I've kind of always made my own path in life. In high school, my high school experience did not look like my friends or like normal people. I missed a lot of school because of reasons, and so I kind of had to like do schooling a little bit different than my friends. Yeah, so I think that they would just say like I've always kind of made my own path, and you know that poem that's like two paths diverged in the woods, and I took the one that was less traveled. Like that's my life, like seriously. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that journey that I take with the Lord. That's like a little bit different than what other people have experienced. Yeah, and I also think that people would say that I can get overwhelmed pretty easily, and I internalize things in the sense of in stressful situations, I don't necessarily react then, but I internalize stress, and sometimes that can come out at night when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm just like, I can't do all of this. And people that are closest to me know that about me and know that I can get overwhelmed. But I would also say that they know that I kind of always figure out a way to work it out. I've never, um, I've never like not completed something because I've been overwhelmed. It's just kind of an obstacle that I have to overcome, and I have to learn my boundaries and my limits. And since I am extroverted, I still need that alone time to refuel, and so I think people know that about me. And I also think that people would say I'm a little bit of an approval seeker. I like to know if I'm doing a good job. That is just kind of how I work on words of encouragement. My boss would definitely, well, she probably actually doesn't know that about me, but if she took the time, she would know that, like, as long, like, if you tell me what's expected of me, I'll do it. And if you tell me I'm doing a good job, it's gonna push me more. And if you tell me I need to work on something, I'll take it and I'll do it and I'll work on it until, like, I think that I'm meeting a certain mark. And again, this kind of way of thinking and how I am, it can be good and bad, because sometimes it's too much. Sometimes I'm putting too much of my own identity on what other people think and if they approve and whatnot. So all of these things about me kind of come with, like, their like the good and the bad of it, their faults and things that actually do help me. So for the second question, pretty much, why do I want to do this? Like, what am I going to get out of it? I think that to be honest, like, I really just want to just dive headfirst into full-time ministry. For this year, I've already been working with high school youth group. I lead my own Bible study of girls. I go on Sundays when I can, but my weeks are just so crazy. And that's part of the reason, is that, like, my weeks are so crazy right now with school and a job and all of the things that I'm committed to during the school year. And this summer, I'm literally, like, carving out, like, a huge chunk of my time so that, like, I can do this and, like, I can commit fully to the youth. And, like, that's what I want. Like, that's where my heart is right now. I seriously wish I could give all of my time, but I can't. And that's what I want to do this summer. I just want to, like, fully jump into this and, like, experience it and, like, just have my whole heart in it, because I love it. Like, especially with my Bible study of girls, like, it's not about the Bible study. It's not about me, like, sitting there trying to, like, help them understand the Bible. It's like the conversations on the way when I'm taking them home after Bible study that I have with them, that I'm like, this is why I do Bible study. This is why, because I connect with these girls and I love them, and I feel like they're starting to trust me and trust that in like a confidentiality kind of definition, and the trust of just, like, hey, Liza wants the best for me and she's not judging me, she's been through what I've been through, and this is awesome just to have somebody just to listen to me. And, like, that's what I want. Sometimes I know that I don't have all the answers, but these girls don't have people to listen to them, like, sometimes I feel like with their parents, it's like there's like a disconnect. And I feel like when somebody, like a third party, kind of comes in, they feel a little bit more comfortable to share. And I seriously, that's why I want to do it. I just want to have more time to invest in these girls and meet more people and invest in more girls' lives, because I love it. There's not, and I was just telling my friends the other day that this is the first time in my life that I've been working with youth that I feel like I'm doing what the Lord wants me to do. I volunteered with a lot of different ministries, and whether it be like tutoring or when I was in South Africa, like, I volunteered with a lot of different things. I'm not trying to, like, say I've done a lot, but in the sense of every time I was doing that, I never felt a purpose in it. It's just kind of like, I'm doing this just to do it because I feel like I need to, do good works or whatever. But when I'm with the youth and the high schoolers, I'm like, I feel like what God's gifts are, like, coming to life in me. Like, my fruits in the spirit are coming to life when I'm with those girls, and I just want to see that even like bursting. So yeah, that's really why I want to do this, and I expect to grow more, and I expect it to like be hard. That makes sense. And I want it to be hard. I want to be challenged. And because I feel like I'm not even being challenged that much right now because not enough of my time is in it, and I want that extra like 50% in, and I want to be challenged, and I want to grow, and I want the full experience of it. Okay, so for the last question, have I been encouraged in the last year? I almost put that question. I was like, I'm encouraged every single day of my life. I'm extremely blessed in the sense of I have so many people that are pouring into my life, and I seriously don't know how I even deserve it all. Whether it be my parents, who are incredible and encourage me in every step I've ever taken in my life and don't care that I take a different path, or whether it be the Bible study leaders that that are currently like pouring into me, and it's like people who just take the time to talk to me, and it's kind of like the trickle down effect, and like that's why I want to be a youth leader, because there's been so many people that have encouraged me, and I want to be that to the youth. So yeah, but if I had to pick, I've read lots of good books, but I would say the number one person who has encouraged me in the last year is my sister. Since she's my sister, we're so similar. And since she's older, she's like walked the path before me, and she encourages me on like a whole new level because she knows me. She knows every little thing about me. And when I'm feeling dumb or stupid or just confused, she knows how to like bring me back down to who I really am and who Jesus has made me to be. And she just empowers me as a woman, and I have gained so much confidence in who my sister has been for me, if that makes any sense, in the sense of, since she empowers me, that gives me confidence to go out into the world and to live for Jesus, because it's just easier when you have somebody like constantly pouring into you. So yeah, that's kind of it. I hope I answered the questions. I know that I can go on tangents, but yeah, so thanks for listening. Bye.